is going on, aliens? I'm Mike Rosa, and today we're gonna go over 3 exercises where I'm gonna give you tips on how to maximize the effectiveness of these exercises to more optimally target your rear delts. Now, real quick before we get into this video, make sure you download my workout app called Exerprise. It's a free download in the App and Play Store. You can generate thousands of workouts based on your customized selections, so make sure you check it out and get them gains. But back to this routine, by utilizing these tips for these specific exercises, you're gonna build bigger and stronger rear delts. So let's get into that first exercise now, guys. The first exercise we're gonna go over is the face pull. This is a very common exercise you see in the gym, but a lot of people aren't doing it correctly in the sense of optimally targeting the rear delts. So let me show you exactly how to do that to most effectively build those rear delts. So first, we're gonna go over shoulder extension. That's bringing the arms behind the body. So you're bringing them back and behind the body. Now, the next thing we're gonna go over external rotation. So when the thumbs are facing in, I want you to actually drive the thumbs upward as you come back. So when you come back, you're gonna drive the thumbs upward. Get a close angle on that. So when you're normally coming in, you're keeping the thumbs inward, but I want you to drive them upward. This is gonna externally rotate and more optimally target those rear delts. Then as you come back, you're gonna drive those elbows to the side. You're gonna drive them to the side. This is transverse extension. This is another function of the rear delts. So now we're driving backward, tilting the thumbs up, keeping the elbows driven up to the side. Now the next tip is very important to keep in mind as you're doing this exercise to build your rear delts. You're not keeping your elbows up. The higher you keep your elbows up, you're gonna get a lot more trap engagement. By coming back, tilting the thumbs up, driving the elbows to the side, and now driving the elbows down. This is transverse abduction. This now, all 4 pieces together should drive the elbows, driving the arms back, the elbows back, the thumbs up, and the elbows down. This is 4 main functions of the rear delts and how you're gonna most optimally target them on the face pull. So all together, guys, drive back, thumbs up, elbows down, and back. Just like this. So next time you perform the face pull, make sure you're paying attention to your form and utilize these specific tips on this specific exercise in order to maximize the effectiveness of building your rear delts. Now let's get on to that second exercise. The second exercise we're gonna go over is the rear fly. I see a lot of people doing this exercise targeting their lats when they're intending to do this exercise to target their rear delts. So let's go over how to optimally target those rear delts with the rear fly. Now this works for any rear fly variation. I'm gonna do this chest supported for the video. So grab your dumbbells, get into your rear fly positioning. Now we're gonna start off with that function of shoulder extension, so driving the arms behind the body. That's when you drive the arms behind the body. Just simple as that. Now we're gonna talk about external rotation. So as I said, that's turning the thumbs from inward to outward. Now obviously with dumbbells, you don't wanna be crazy and end up with your palms facing forward. What I want with you to do with this exercise is your dumbbells are gonna be facing basically neutral in the start of this position. As you come back, I want you just to slightly rotate the dumbbells outward. So just literally like that much. So from here to here. That's gonna put your thumbs in a more optimal position to more optimally target those rear delts. External rotation is a function of those rear delts. You guys know that now. So a slight rotation outward to bring those thumbs more outward. It's gonna help target those rear delts more optimally. So now we're coming back and twisting just a little bit with the dumbbells. So just like that. Just like that. Now we're gonna talk about transverse extension. So driving the elbows away from the body to the side. So coming all the way out to the side, just like that, guys. The elbows are getting away from the body and coming to the side. So I'm gonna have my camera guy get behind me so you can see exactly how I'm talking about it. The elbows are coming out, away from the body, see away from the body, and the elbows are coming out to the side. And now you have that tilt with the hand to more optimally target those rear delts. Now this 4th tip for this specific exercise is going to be very important to distinguish between the lats and the rear delts. So you are not driving the elbows backward as you do this exercise. That is how you're going to target those lats more optimally. So when you're doing this exercise, we're going to talk now about transverse abduction, which is a function of the rear delts. When you're coming out to the side and your elbows are down, I want you to rotate the elbows downward, not backward, but downward. So we're coming up and bringing the elbows downward. So up to the side and down. And down. Down. That's transverse abduction, guys, and that's how you're gonna more optimally target those rear delts on the rear fly. So you're not coming out to the side and coming back like that. You're coming out and then just twisting the elbows basically downward. And you're not having the dumbbells stay in front of your body like this, targeting more traps. You're coming to the side with those elbows like that, and just having elbows push, thrust them downward in order to more optimally target those rear delts. And I want you guys to squeeze your shoulder blades together on every single rep. So cameraman, come over me a little bit just to show that the rear delts, the shoulder blades are being squeezed on every single rep. This is really important because it makes sure you're getting a full range of motion with those rear delts. Now that squeeze ensures you're also activating middle traps and rhomboids, but by doing this, you're ensuring that full range of motion and establishing all these four main functions of the rear delts. So, you're having the arms come back, the hands, the thumbs tilting a little outward, and then driving the elbows to the side, and then down to target those rear delts more optimally. I'm telling you guys, by adding these four functions to the performance of the actual form of this rear fly, you're gonna feel those rear delts being targeted way more optimally. On to that third exercise now. The third exercise we're gonna go over is bent over rows. And we're gonna correct your positioning to optimally target those rear delts instead of the lats. Now first off, you want your palms facing you. This is not a row to target the lats. This way, so the palms facing away from you will be targeting the lats. We're trying to target those rear delts so have the palms facing you. Now we get in that bent position, so shoulder extension, driving the arms behind the body, okay? Now here comes the tricky part, external rotation. So remember, that's turning the thumbs facing in to out. We can't do that in this position with the barbell. You literally cannot physically turn your thumbs outward while holding onto the barbell. So we're gonna do a little trick. When you're coming down and you're coming back with the elbows, you're gonna flex like you were turning those thumbs outward. So look at the difference of my elbow and just my overall form. Flexing it out, just like that, guys. We're just trying to emphasize that external rotation. Then as we come back with the elbows out to the side, while still flexing outward like that with the forearm, coming back with the elbows out to the side. So now that's the transverse extension. We're not gonna do the elbows driving backward. You're gonna have the bar coming basically to like chest level, and we're gonna drive the elbows downward again. So, out to the side and down. Out to the side and down. Out to the side and down. And that's how you're gonna most optimally target your rear delts with the bent over row. So again, guys, palms facing you. Bring the bar behind the arms behind the body for that shoulder extension. You're gonna flex like you're trying to turn those thumbs outward. Then as you come back, when you come back with the elbows, bring the elbows away from the body to the side. You're gonna try to rotate them downward, not backward. Rotate them downward and bring the bar to about chest level. And that's how you're gonna most optimally target those rear delts. So I hope you guys liked this video. If so, make sure to smash that thumbs up button and click the notification bell right next to subscribe so you never miss a new video upload from me. We're utilizing the functions of the rear delts to optimally target them in these specific exercises to maximize the effectiveness and get the most results possible. So we're getting bigger and stronger rear delts by performing these exercises by utilizing these tips. And now if you guys are looking for one-on-one training, I do custom workout and meal plans on my website, anabolic.com. I would love to help more of you reach your goals, guys, so you can check that out. And in the meantime, I will see you in the next video. Peace.